Baholo Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, so I was watching the brother in LA of, I think his name is Mayaka Allah. Anyway, here's his GMS Rock Solid Foundation 3. All right, in his video, history is about to repeat itself. I'm going to play the first part of that, which shows these what appears to be troops crossing the border. Okay, and you can't really see it because it's thermal imaging, right? But before I play that video, before I play that video, I'm going to play one of the Chinese police forces. Okay, they got a precinct, all right, and they're showing you that, but what are they not showing you? So let's start with when the enemy shall, okay. All right, so we're close to spiritual power. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right. Now that enemy starts with Esau, Edom, but it's Moab too. It's 83. Yeah, Ammon is in there. All right, it's Psalm Salakia. I'm tripping. All right, so yeah, number 3 on the list. Psalm 83:6, the tabernacles of Edom, these are our enemies. For lo, thine enemies. And here's the list. You got Edomites. You got so-called white men. You got the Arabs. And you got the Chinese right there. Okay? So, and compassed about with armies, right? How about Jerusalem? Salakia, bear with me. Luke 21:20. When ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Okay? Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those in the city get out. And let those in the country stay out of the city. All right, so what do we see? Let's go here. Let's see, bear with me. What's this? Okay. This is quick 49 seconds. Chinese police center in New York. What's that? Why does China have a police station?
Ever from North Korea. Launching today, it flew over Japanese territory. The US and allies react. The longest range missiles ever from North Korea. Launching today, it flew over Japanese territory. The US and allies react. German lawmakers in Taiwan for the first time since the pandemic broke out, showing support for democracy.
Watch how they hide this at the last part of this little, not even a minute.
Reportedly sent to all foreign banks operating on its turf. Beijing looking for info from foreign diplomats
now
in Hong Kong. A message allegedly asking for floor plan details for their homes and offices. And over 100 Chinese police centers operating across the globe, including one in New York.
Huh? Say that again. Now see, this might seem as though it's small, but when you put all the pieces of the puzzle together,
across the globe,
Slovakia, including one in New York, in Canada. Why does China have a police precinct in? And they're going to say it's for 15 other things, but where else? Just in New York?
Operating across the globe.
Slovakia. See if I can get it all in.
Police centers operate.
Listen.
Offices. And over 100 Chinese police centers operating across the globe, including one in New York.
Okay. Where else? There's another one. Let's see. Let me go back. They just threw it in there like it was nothing. All right. Now, let me pull up the big story here, or the big picture, if you will. There's a big picture.
A Chinese police post in the center of New York City. Others push back. China.
Listen again.
A Chinese police post in the center of New York City. Lawmakers push back. China's zero COVID-19 policy, described as sustainable by the nation-state mouthpiece, is the policy here to stay. And the same policy getting put to the test. Highly contagious subvariants of Omicron.
Okay, don't let that see. This is NTD channel, Chinese police arm in New York City, spying on dissenters. Wait a minute, where did COVID come from? It came from a laboratory in China, Wuhan. That is it's a weapon. All right, it's a military weapon. It's called germ and bio warfare. Listen again.
A Chinese police post in the center of New York City. Lawmakers push back.
Wait a minute. That's significant, okay? So now, who is coming into America on the southern border? Bet you I can guess. See, when you understand that China owns America, bought and paid for, the corporation, right? Who owns the port docks? That would be China. So when they want to stop all the containers from coming in, they can do that. All right, so this is the brother, I forget his name, but I think it's Mayaka Allah, but Rock Solid Foundation. He's the head of the LA camp. History is about to repeat itself, but I couldn't find this footage anywhere else, so I had to use his video, which was an excellent video. Watch that. Okay, but watch this. You can tell that these are troops. These aren't just immigrants. There's no children or women holding babies' arms and carrying them. And these troops are moving like troops. Okay? They're all uniform. They all look the same. They're wearing the same thing. Don't need all that. You can clearly see. That's a bunch of soldiers. Look at their steps. They're all even, like they've been trained how to march. I know, I've been trained how to march. Look at them, you can tell. Look how they're standing. Look at the columns. Look at the sergeant right here. He's counting them off. You got the vehicles. This is not Ishikar or Latin America moving in. Okay. Look at this. Look at the perfect lines. Okay, now we're here. Well, all right. Now, this guy. All right, I'm gonna go away from the brother's video at this point. Let's see. Okay, so add this up. The Chinese are working inside. Now they're bringing in their troops. Okay. And they're barely showing this thing.
This morning, there are questions about plans to send military vehicles to the border. A planning document obtained by the Texas Tribune and the Army Times says the National Guard will deploy armored personnel carriers along the border due to the number of encounters with migrants. No comment.
Let's read this. Greg Abbott says, don't pay no attention to this. What does this say? I invoked the invasion clause of the U.S. and Texas constitutions to fully authorize Texas to take unprecedented measures to defend our state against an invasion. Listen to the language, an invasion. I'm using that constitutional authority and other authorization and executive orders to keep our state and country safe. Okay? Under the guise of the state. No, the country. All right? You don't need military APCs, tanks, whatever the fuck you want to call it. All right? You mount a gun right here. All right? What is this for? It's not for migrants crossing over. Migrants been crossing over for years. Yeah, there's a little cartel activity going on over there, but that's not what this is about. That's not what we saw crossing the border with all them troops. That wasn't cartel. Okay? You got to put the pieces of the picture together. All right? Let's go here. What's this? Good enough. Let's go to, watch this. Here's your predictive programming. Red Dawn. What's Red Dawn? Okay. Red Dawn is a 1984 American action drama film directed by John Mullis with a screenplay by Mullis and Kevin Reynolds. The film depicts a fictional World War III centering on a land invasion on the continental U.S. by an alliance of Soviet, Warsaw Pact, and Latin America states. Okay. Now it's a little deeper than that too. Let's see if I can find it. It might be in the second one. In an alternate 1980s, the United States of America is strategically isolated after NATO is disbanded. Warsaw. In addition, the Ukrainian wheat harvest fails while the socialist coup d'etat occurs in Mexico. Okay, so this, all right. So, Lucky, bear with me real quick. I'm looking for something specific. Okay, so Slovakia. All right, so Red Dawn, this is 84. And Red Dawn 2012. Let's look at this one. Okay, because in this one, Korea was involved, and Korea is under the tutelage of China. Red Dawn 22 is a 2012 American action war film, a remake. Okay, film centers around a group of young people who defend their hometown from a North Korean invasion. Okay, which is essentially China. It says, the DPRK is a country in East Asia. It constitutes the northern half of the Korean Peninsula and shares borders with China and Russia. Okay, so they're all allies in this thing. All right, so it says, doesn't go, because Russia came in from the other side. Okay, so here it says, originally scheduled to be released in 2010, the film was shelved because of MGM's financial troubles. While in post-production, the invading army and antagonists were changed from Chinese to North Korean in order to maintain access to the Chinese box office. Film was still not released in China. Did you see that? So who's down there? Who's down there getting ready to come in? This is predictive programming. They used North Korea instead, but who's down there? All right, what are they telling us? So anyway, yeah, we can see, all right, far off the northern, far off Slovakia is coming to me. Just send far off the northern, far. The Northern Army. Now, who's down there in Texas? You got the 101, right? The choking chickens. We'll show that and then we'll move it up. See, because they know what's going on. All right. Get ready to be invaded. Joel 2 and 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and I will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face towards the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. That's in the Middle East. Okay? World War III, basically. All right, let's get that real quick. 101 deploy. Let's get it over here. (101) deploy to Europe, to Romania. They're in there now. Let's see what we get. 4 weeks ago, U.S. 101 division deployed near Ukraine's border. He sent off from us the Northern Army, still doing it. This is the first wave. The Most High is taking the troops away from here and bringing in other troops. Okay? All right, so there's that. Where's the 101 at? Let's see. 101. Screaming. Eagle. Where are they at? 101 Airborne. (101 Airborne Division is a light infantry division, United States Army. Where are they located at? Oh, it's in Fort Campbell. Okay. Kentucky. Anyway, very soon, when that draft starts, okay, it's not going to be funny over there. All right, so anyway, good enough. Hey, it's going down right now. Okay. That southern border, you got troops creeping across there. All right, so with that, stay alert, stay ready. All right, with that, we hope that the elect ratified, brothers and few sisters, shall